Happy Saturday. So I'm finally sitting down to rest and to have a little bit of breakfast, even though it's almost 12 o'clock. But I have just been putzing around this morning, cleaning up, period, breaking down boxes and cleaning up the space, and it took way longer than I wanted it to, but I feel good and I feel excited because now I don't have to really worry about much when I go out today. So yeah, this morning is just I just thought I would vlog just for the day and maybe the weekend too. I don't know, I'm still deciding. So I just thought I would pick up the vlog and just show a little peek into my weekend. And I'm like trying to be mindful about doing house things that I need to do. So I really want to put up my, magazine ledge thing by the desk before I leave. And then later, is because you need time for fun too. Later I'm going to go out to Williamsburg. I made a dinner reservation, so it's gonna be like a solo date night, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna hit up some shops. I think there is a Sephora sale happening, and when there's a Sephora sale, you have to shop it. That's the rules. I don't make them. I just gotta stick by them. So I need to go to Sephora to pick up a few things, namely deodorant. There's this deodorant that I really like. It does have aluminum in it. I've been doing the aluminum free thing. I still do not love it. It's not going so well for me. So I think I'm gonna roll up on that deodorant at Sephora, pick that up. For the days when I need long lasting strength and support in the underarm department. So that's what's happening today. And yeah, I'm just gonna eat the rest of my breakfast and have a good time. Okay, so I just put on some makeup while I was talking to my boyfriend, and now I need to figure out what to wear. I wanted to get out of here by 2, and I think it's like 1:50. So we're running a little late, but that's okay. So the weather is probably like 53 degrees today, which is not great, but the sun is out and I'm gonna be in the car, so leave it to me to dress weather inappropriate. So I was thinking that I'm gonna do my blue dress from Ray. I was going to bring my Brandon Blackwood bag, but I think I may actually bring something different because I have so many bags that I never used, and I feel like this could be a good time to do that, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so this is the look I am wearing. Chose to wear my black and white Vans. Also, I'm rocking my Desi Thelma sunglasses, which I feel like adds great oomph to this fit. I switched out this my other bag that I always use with this bag that I got years ago in Japan that I never use. I feel like it'll be I wanted to do something smaller, but running around, I feel like it'll be simple to just like drop whatever I need in this bag. Probably bring a book too, because she's studious. heading to dinner at Le Crocodile. I don't know how to say that in a French accent, but it is a French restaurant. Ew, what is that bug near me? Yeah, and I think it's gonna be great, so come along. Oh my god, this smells so freaking good. I just got out of Le Crocodile, and which is a restaurant that's located inside the White Hotel. It was so good. I got the steak and the fries, and I'm not a red meat person, but it was so good. It was so nice. It wasn't like really heavy or anything like that, despite it being steaks with like this like pepper sauce and french fries. But it was so nice, and I also got dessert. And you know, towards the end, the waiter slipped me the bill, and I looked at it, I said, who bought all this stuff? You ever like have a day of like shopping, or you know, you treat yourself and look at the accounts and it's like, who spent all this money? You know, that's me. That's the day that I had. I really want to go home and start the trek home, but I want to stop by this stationery store since I'm over here. I was gonna go to Muji, but if there's like a more locally owned stationery store, I want to hit that place up. So it's not too far away. I'm gonna drive there and then head back home. Funky little things. I think these are like pencils. It's funny because it looks like a pencil. Finally made it back home. That stationery store was such a great find. I'm glad that I went there instead of going to Majuri. Well, not Majuri, Muji. Because everyone, like, the staff was so great, and it was packed with a lot of people, so I think it's a pretty popular place. But I also learned a lot about like the different pen types and why some of those pens were so very expensive. The one that I liked, of course, was like $24. But they actually had like I got the less expensive ones because they were in like a plastic body versus the ones that were in a metal. No, they were metal. And then like I found out the refills are like pretty cheap, so that's good to know. But then I tried out some, so they had like, I never really was into like trying out different pens on like the pads and stuff, because that sort of stuff didn't really matter to me. I just really wanted a pen that worked well, that didn't dry out very quickly, and was definitely refillable. I've been more interested in like the pens that I can just refill instead of like constantly having to buy more pens. So that's what I went in there for, and I started like testing out the pens on the pad, and I realized, wait, this is actually really fun to do. I can see why there's always so many people around. Like if you go into a stationery store, there's always people around the pad just playing around with them. I can see why it's such a popular thing that people do. So they had like different pins, different types of pins in glass jars with like the price and the cost of them. But then they had some other pins that were out on trays, and these were like really special, very expensive pens. There was one I think I showed that was like a mechanical pencil that had like lead in it. That it was so cool. I don't know how these people are like making pens or making these sort of like writing utensils. That's so cool. But anyways, I ended up trying out this really cool pen that was on one of those trays, and it was a brass pen, and it wrote so well. It wrote so beautifully. It was like the best pen I had ever used. And I'm thinking, well, you know, the ones that I thought were expensive were like $24, and this is just brass, and it has a really cool like mechanism to like open the pen. And I said, hey, this is really cool. Like, how much is this pen? Guys, you got it? $90. $90 for a pen. And I said, what? And in that moment, I was like, I get it, but like, come on, $90 for a pen. And then I tried the other pens, like the way less expensive ones, the ones that were $175 that I had picked out and thought that I was so excited about. And they weren't that good. They were not that good compared to the $90 pen, as you would assume. So that was a bummer. I said I got to put this down, and I just went with these cool. I ended up getting just the two. Well, I got a erasable pen, which is like, I don't need an erasable pen at all, but it's so cool. It's really interesting. And then I got two of the least expensive versions of the metal. Oh my God, shut up. The least expensive version of the metal pens that I liked, and they're called like Sarasa. So if you're into stationery, these are the Sarasa clip pens, and I got one in like a brown chocolatey color and then in black. But yeah, so tonight I'm just going to wind down, and it's almost like 10 o'clock. Where does the time go? But I'm just gonna wind down, take my makeup off, and go to bed. I hope you have a great evening and a great rest of the week, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.
She said she the one, I bet she thinks she is. Saying don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break.